Hey everybody, it's Graham from Magic. We are in Bell Grove Square here in the center of town. Hope we got some crocuses popping up now. Spring is springing, has sprung, not quite sprung all the way. This is the central sort of park here in Westminster. I had a founder recently ask me about how much money they should be budgeting for marketing, and specifically as it relates to what they should be saying in their pitches to investors in terms of what it's going to cost. And my answer is basically, first you need to figure out how many customers do you need to get the traction that you say you're going to have. And then how much is each of those customers worth based on their lifetime value, their LTV. And that is a moving target depending on your industry, but I think a general rule of thumb is 2 years. So how much money can you make off of that one customer in 2 years' time? That's your LTV, let's say. And then what kind of margin can you afford to spend to acquire that customer? And then that becomes your customer acquisition cost. So once you know what that is, let's say your customer's LTV is $200 over 2 years. Are you willing to spend $100 to acquire that customer? If so, if you need 1,000 customers to do what you say you're going to do, then that's $100,000, marketing budget. Hopefully I just did that math right. But anyway, so that's the basic math that you need to consider. And then when you start looking at marketing channels, you'll find that there are specific costs and ranges that you can depend upon. Like, if you're doing a Facebook ads cost per click campaign to acquire your customer, it might take 100 clicks before you get one that converts to a real paying customer. And so then your customer acquisition costs are all those clicks for that one customer. So let's say 100 clicks at $1 a click, that's $100 right there. Then if you're willing to give up $100 as the acquisition cost for a customer that's worth $200, then there's your math. And you may find that you need to adjust your numbers accordingly, that your revenue traction is not what you thought it was based on what the true customer acquisition cost and impact on your margins ends up being. Anyway, hopefully that helps.